Hello, this is Enterprise News Headline. Hi, I'm Olamide Oyani. The CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele said the Central Bank of Nigeria will reduce the amount it had ordered MTN Nigeria to repatriate. Emefiele said the central bank had received documents about 2 weeks ago from MTN and 4 lenders involved in the case: Standard Chartered, Stanbic IBTC Bank, Citibank and Diamond Bank, and there was communication with all parties involved. He said the central bank will be examining this, then it will be escalated up to his level, adding that he expected to get the result in a couple of weeks. Emefiele stated that the MTN case was a one-off and the central bank was not looking at transactions involving any other companies operating in Nigeria. Emefiele also said the central bank will continue to intervene in the foreign exchange markets, adding that they believed in a stable exchange rate regime. The Group Managing Director of Access Bank, Herbert Wigwe, has re-emphasized the bank's commitment to improve banking processes in Nigeria and Africa. He stated this during a strategic meeting with Satya Nadella, the Chief Executive Officer of Microsoft in Seattle, United States of America, recently. Access Bank, as a leading financial institution in Nigeria, has recently announced its 5-year strategic plan focusing on enhancing Africa's position in the global community, and the high-level meeting with Satya Nadella is definitely a step in that direction. He said that he wants Microsoft to enable organizations like Access Bank to innovate digitally and grow their business exponentially. Access Bank, through this partnership with Microsoft, has already begun its 5-year mission to enhance the perception of Africa by drawing the attention of global community to the indigenous products of Africans, their rich history, people, culture, health and lifestyle, by providing channels where businesses can fully participate in commercial activities globally. The Nigerian economy, which recovered from a recession in 2017, is still fragile, and the government is looking at diversifying its revenue from an over-reliance on global oil prices to greater tax collection. However, the Nigerian government forecast a growth of 4.6% by 2020, up from the 1.5% achieved in the first half of 2018. The meeting, which was held on the sideline of the United Nations General Assembly and was attended by Nigerian's Finance Minister Zainab Ahmed and the Central Bank Governor Godwin Emefiele, the head of the Debt Office, as well as Budget and Trade Ministers. The government, which needs to seek approval from the Parliament before going ahead with bond sales, will raise $2.8 billion of debt offshore as part of the country's 28th budget of 9.12 trillion naira. Nigerians are determined to borrow more abroad despite the rise of interest rates in the United States. Many experts have said that the traditional deep-level mines in South Africa that absorbed thousands of jobs are no longer a viable option in platinum and gold. The traditional deep-level mines in South Africa that absorbed hundreds of thousands of jobs are no longer a viable option in platinum and in gold at the end of an era, industry chief executive says. Speaking at the mining conference in Johannesburg, Impala Platinum CEO Nico Muller said the move to shallower, less labor-intensive, safer and more coefficient mines means there is unlikely to be investment in new shafts going kilometers deep into the earth after the company has completed its 2 new deep-level mines in the next few years. And in foreign news, China is pouring more cash into its flagging economy as it braces for further pain from trade war with the United States. The Chinese economy has lost momentum this year following government's effort to try to rein in high level of debt. It's also coming under pressure from U.S. tariff on more than $250 billion of Chinese exports. China's central bank said it will move to free up $109 billion for new lending in an attempt to prop up growth. It's the 4th time this year that's cut the amount of money banks are required to keep in reserve, but analysts say the problems run deeper. China and the United States have imposed tariff on hundreds of billions of dollars of each other's products. Chinese officials have already turned to tax cuts, infrastructure spending and looser monetary policy as they seek to spur more economic activity. Moving on to sport, Arsenal announced switch from Puma to Adidas. Puma deal, which runs out next year, has been worth £30 million over 5 years. The new agreement with Adidas will bring in £60 million a season over 5 years. It will be the first time the Gunners have had an Adidas kit since 1994. The deal with Puma has been worth £30 million a year over 5 years. And that's it on Enterprise News Headline for today. For more news and updates, you can visit us on our website www.enterprisetv.tv and all our social media platforms available for your all-round information. Many thanks for watching. My name is Olamide Oyani.